Hello, everyone. Welcome to That's English.
你好.
Excuse me?
I said hello. I'm learning Mandarin Chinese.
Wow, that's rather impressive. Why did you choose Mandarin?
Because if I can speak a Chinese language, there'll be more opportunities for me in the job market.
Do you find it difficult to learn a new language as an adult?
Yes, it's very challenging. I'm not only learning new words, but also new sounds.
It must be hard work. As we saw in the last programme, a lot of adults today go back to college to learn new skills.
Yes, they choose to study either full-time, part-time, distance learning or at evening class.
We call this adult learning or lifelong learning, and it's the topic of today's documentary.
We're going to visit a college that offers a range of vocational courses, cursos de formación profesional.
While you watch, see if you can answer this question. Which courses are the most popular?
Let's watch.
In the past, the classroom was just for school children or university students. But not today. More and more people are going back to the classroom as adults in order to learn something new. In the UK, there are thousands of evening and weekend classes available. People can learn anything from cooking to creative writing, massage therapy to art history, and music to computer science. We asked Rob Reynolds, in charge of adult community learning at Oakland College in St Albans, why adult learning is so popular.
Adult learning has become popular for a number of reasons. There are many people who want to come to college just to learn something for their own pleasure. For example, a modern language class, or learning pottery, or how to draw.
In the UK, one of the advantages of the adult education system is that there are often no formal entry requirements.
In fact, colleges can cater for all kinds of people. They're open to people who have very few qualifications and want to improve their English and maths, to people who have degrees, master's degrees, and want to improve their skills, or perhaps they have become unemployed and they're looking for other opportunities.
There are many different ways to continue your education as an adult. You can study full-time or part-time, in the evenings or at weekends. Distance learning is also a popular choice these days, so students can study in the comfort of their own home.
Technology is changing all the time, and education has to change with it. There are many students who study who only come in part-time, and the rest of the time they learn online. So colleges can provide web pages related to particular courses that students can look at from home.
Many colleges offer vocational courses, which are directly applicable to the job market. But some of the most popular ones are the foreign language courses.
I've come here to learn Japanese. I never learnt it at school because it was never available, but I think it's a really important language to learn. When I'm older, I want to live in Japan.
Languages like Japanese, Chinese, and Spanish are important for today's business world and can open up opportunities in the job market. But other vocational courses are also in high demand at Oakland College.
I'm learning to be a computer programmer. It's really important to be able to use computers, but it's also important to know how they work.
I went to college once a week to study hairdressing. The rest of the time I worked in the salon. The college taught me theory and I was able to put it into practice in the salon.
A new job, personal development, a chance to learn something you'd always wanted to learn. These are some of the reasons people continue studying throughout their lives. You just need the time, the discipline, and the motivation. So remember, you're never too old to learn something new.
Sayonara.
Hairdressing, Japanese, computer programming, they really offer a wide range of courses at that college.
And as we heard in the documentary, there are no formal entry requirements. You don't need to have specific qualifications or to have a certificate or a degree, so anyone can sign up for a course.
That's right. Well, did you get the answer to the question? Which courses are the most popular? Let's watch it again.
Many colleges offer vocational courses, which are directly applicable to the job market. But some of the most popular ones are the foreign language courses.
So, foreign language courses are the most popular. Would you like to learn a new language, Ashley?
Well, English and Spanish are enough for me, but I would like to learn a little more about Spanish culture.
Like what?
Well, I know food is very important in Spain. I'd like to learn how to cook Spanish food.
Oh, I love Spanish food. Most people in Britain only know about paella and Spanish omelette, but there are so many other delicious regional dishes. Javi, my husband, is a very good cook.
Well, perhaps he could teach me. Now, let's find out how people study in other parts of the world. We asked, what opportunities are there in your country to continue learning? Let's see.
Adult education is very popular in Scotland, not just for young people going to university, but for the older generation. There are a lot of people who return to adult education, and there's a lot of provision for that, for all sorts of studies nowadays.
There is a lot of opportunity to study at any age in New Zealand. At university level, we can accept students at any age, but we also have a lot of night courses and open university sort of situations.
In Canada, there's lots of programs like the YMCA that do a lot of outdoor-related activities, and there's a lot of community centres that hold night classes for adults so that you can get a range of different types of classes depending on what your interests might be.
Opportunities for learning, and there are plenty, and for different age groups, like for working professionals, it could be e-learning or evening classes. For the elderly, again, evening classes.
There are many opportunities actually for adults to continue to learn and study in the evenings as extra classes in colleges, for example, cooking to photography.
So it seems adult education is really popular everywhere. And there's a great variety of ways to learn and study, like distance learning, e-learning and evening classes.
Yes, and I like the idea of the outdoor activities in Canada. Maybe I could take up hang gliding.
Well, the English woman mentioned cooking classes. I think you should stick to that. It's less dangerous.
Maybe. Well, now it's time for That's Britain. In this module, our presenter Nigel will be taking us on a tour around the north of England and Scotland. Today, he's in St Andrews in Scotland.
It looks to me like Nigel's learning to play golf.
Yes, St Andrews is famous for its golf course, but it's also a university town. It's where the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Kate and William, first met.
But St Andrews University isn't just for royal students. There are many foreign students and mature or older students.
While you watch, try to answer this question. Why do people come to St Andrews apart from to play golf or go to university?
Hello and welcome once again to That's Britain. We're starting our tour of the north on the east coast of Scotland at St Andrews. St Andrews has one of the oldest and most famous golf courses in the world. All the great golfers have played here, including Seve Ballesteros, Sergio Garcia, Rory McIlroy and Tiger Woods. Right, I can do this. Oh, wow, hole in one! Honestly. I'm here with Laurie, who works at the St Andrews Links. Laurie, how long does it take to become a good golfer?
Well, it varies really. I mean, some people are just naturals who pick up the game quite quickly. Others can take a lifetime trying to play the game.
Absolutely. And what qualities do you need?
I'd say patience is probably the biggest.
Right. Well, I've got plenty of that, but am I too old to learn?
No, of course you're not. You're never too old to play golf. It's a game that everyone can play, young and old alike.
Great. Laurie, thanks very much.
My pleasure, thank you.
St Andrews also has a very old university. This is Dean's Court, which was built in the 12th century. It's now a hall of residence for postgraduate students. These buildings are St Salvator's Quad. They've been part of the university for more than 500 years. Inside, there are lecture halls and language departments. I'm here with Claire, who's an undergraduate student at St Andrews. Claire, what are you studying?
I'm studying physics.
Oh, I see. And are there many mature, older students here?
Yes, certainly. We have a number. I've certainly have a number of colleagues who are studying the sciences and in various subjects throughout the university.
Great. Claire, thanks very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
But St Andrews isn't just a golf course and a university. As you can see, it's a beautiful seaside town and a great place for a holiday. Well, after all that learning, I think I deserve an ice cream. In our next programme, we're heading to Glasgow. I'll see you there. Bye.
Oh, I can't believe Nigel got a hole in one.
I don't think he really did. Anyway, did you get the answer to our question? Why do people come to St Andrews apart from to play golf or go to university?
Let's watch it again.
But St Andrews isn't just a golf course and a university. As you can see, it's a beautiful seaside town and a great place for a holiday.
So, St Andrews is a beautiful seaside town and a great place for a holiday. They teach languages at the university as well, Annabelle. Maybe they teach Mandarin. You could study in St Salvator's Quad.
Oh, it is a beautiful building, Ashley. But St Andrews is rather a long way from home. It would take me about 6 hours to get there.
True. Well, that's the end of today's programme. We hope we've inspired you to learn something new. Until next time, goodbye.
Zai Shan.